Companies are being much more thoughtful and considered about hiring permanent, right? And some of them have got hiring freezes. Right? So you're in Australia and the head office, some other part of the world says hiring freeze. But you're busy, you've got projects. So you go into the contract market, the work needs to be done. And so there's an urgency on the temporary side that plays out in these numbers. And also with slightly less permanent jobs around, so those candidates who are out of work are much more flexible, I think. They need income ticking in like everybody. So they move faster to accept the temp jobs as a stopgap measure while they look for the permanent job. And they will accept them on slightly less advantageous terms than they may have done 6 months ago, rate and so on. And we're definitely seeing that in the UK. It looks as though your compatriots over there, Martin, have sped up the temp process, and they now only takes them twice as long to fill a temp job as an Australian recruiter. So well done to your colleagues.
Yeah, and I think it's important to note that I wouldn't overreact about the differences in the actual numbers between markets and more look at the trends, right? Because it often depends on the composition of those jobs in those markets. There might be a relatively higher number of contract roles that are, typically take longer to place versus temp relative to Australia, for example.
Look, that's absolutely true. And clearly filling a 1-week payroll job is very different to filling a 12-month project financial controller role, which would be treated more like a permanent assignment. So that's definitely true. But I think I suppose the important thing is that the temp and perm markets don't operate in tandem. They can actually operate in different ways, as I think they are now. So a hesitancy to hire perm, which then drives temp. But if we go out to get a temp, it's because we've got a project and the desk's full and people are stressed. We need them to start tomorrow morning or next Tuesday. And we're seeing that in the slight drops in fill times.